today to take you guys on a trip with me to getting our supplies. Yes, today is finally the day. We're going to go get some seedlings. I'm them up from Homegarden Nursery. So you can check that out. They're here in LA. They do delivery. I'm gonna do a pickup order today. After that, I was planning on running to Simply Wholesome to get something to eat, but I am gonna go on a hike with my auntie today, so we'll see however it aligns. But before I do make this trip out, you know I gotta have a blunt with me. So we're rolling up. Let y'all know what I got going on, what's new, what's not. What else should I? Oh, I ordered some more supplies for Project PLNT. I got something really cool coming in the mail. I don't even know if I should say it right now. It's some extra stuff that we add into the process to make sure the whole life cycle it is quality organic, period. That being said, pretty sure it's just exciting that we can finally get to scratch herbs off the list. I know they have basil and sage. They have tomatoes, zucchini, kale, cosmos. I mean, they got it all, honestly. I had even tried to check out a different store that I thought was bigger so they would have more of a supply, and they actually didn't have as much as what Orton's got. So Orton's doing their thing, they in their bag. So sit with me to roll up. I wonder if I could change the format during videos. Is that okay? Like, oh, yes, indeed. Another update on what I'm doing. Basically, I am trying to make it a habit to read something every day. And I picked this as my book, because it's the last thing I had from my chemistry. I don't know, call me obsessed, but that's all I want to study. I know there's a lot more to learn in curating quality products. Basically, down the line, I'm going to investigate and do further research into what we can do with the experiments and extracts and the products that we'll have. So I'm going to try to use every piece of the plant, and I'm sure there's something we could do with the roots, the leaves, the dirt around it, the everything, the dead ones, everything. So that'll come later, but I think that's going to come with more knowledge being learned. But what I know right now, the most important things that you should know in doing experiments is the ionic and covalent bonding, chemical formulas and molar mass, understanding chemical equations and balancing in stoichiometry. Okay, solubility in intermolecular interactions, oxidation and reduction, thermochemistry, and the trends on the periodic table like the valence energy, the electronegativity, the atom and ionic size, and most importantly, I think, is the acid and base theory. Yeah, acid and bases theory. Because you get into understanding how molecules work and what makes them bond together, what makes them interact. On top of understanding how to make sure it's balanced, you have to understand the acid and bases relationship. Because I don't know, it's just key. Oh my gosh, y'all. So when I had caught the flu the other day, I went to the hospital like twice, right? Before I get into this story, I'm gonna tell y'all, because it's really story time. But before I get into that, let me just let you know, I've never had the flu ever in my life. I experienced that flu for the first time. I was like kind of confused, and it just kept getting worse. At one point, my whole body was shaking and throbbing. It was insane. I was like, this isn't even possible. Like, am I about to die? Like, I literally thought it was impending doom. Straight up. I was so nervous, but I was trying to like make myself relax, like, because I know I have a problem with anxiety. I'm mentally fighting a battle. We finally get to the hospital. In there, I'm telling them my whole body is in pain. Like, every single time I go to the hospital, they always like dilute it, like as if it was like, as if I'm just over exaggerating or something. And it's frustrating to be in actual pain and you go to the doctor, the one person that you think is supposed to help you, but no, you tell them I'm in pain, they don't believe you, they don't give a fuck, I don't know. So anyways, they take me there. They kind of like they had me waiting there for a good little hour, actually. So I'm just sitting there for an hour. Just felt crazy, sitting there in pain. First time I went to the hospital, they sent me back home with some regular medicine. I come back, they had to give me an IV. I was in the little emergency room part. I'm like, hey, like, I'm freezing. I got anemia. Like, I'm freezing cold. And my teeth was chattering. I couldn't stop shaking my body. And if you got anemia, you understand how uncomfortable and frustrating that is. Like, can you imagine not being able to stop your body from shaking? It's like, and then it ends up getting like tiring after like a minute of doing that. Your body gets tired, but it won't stop moving. it's pretty painful, I think, to be freezing with low anemia. As I could feel myself start to shake, and I can't stop myself at that point. I'm like, I start asking people, hey, like, I'm really cold. Can I get something like a sock or something like that, or a blanket? And they ended up doing that. I'm still really cold. And is there anything else we could do? And then my sister wasn't there at that point. So, like, I was just asking them for help. But, like, low key, they passing me by, and like I'm trying my best. I'm like, hey, some people didn't hear me, and then finally I got some help. I was like, hey, like I'm still cold. Is there anything else I could do? They looking at me like this, bitch. I just said I'm cold. Like the fuck? Where's the confusion coming from? Yes, I have 2 covers on top of me and some socks on, but I'm still freezing cold, and that's scaring me more than it's confusing you. So, anyways, so yeah, they exchanging like really weird looks with me, and I'm like, you know, is there anything? And I think to myself, oh wait, what about a hot pack? Because I just needed some real heat on me. So I asked for the heat pack, and they was like, I don't think we have those. Let me check with somebody. She never came back. And so it's another lady kind of was there. She was a sister too. And I'm like, hey, like I asked for a hot pack. Like nobody came to get it. Like I'm really freezing. Can somebody get it? And she's like, yeah, just wait. Somebody will come help you soon. I'm like, yeah, I already asked though. And she was like, somebody come help you soon, or something like that. So like basically like a stone wall to what I was saying to my request, because I guess she was helping other people. I came in first, so I don't know. Anyways, I don't know how they really work, but I came in first before the other people she was paying more attention to, straight up. And she's talking all like kind of crazy, like no, like you just gonna have to wait, be normal, act normal. I'm still in pain now. I'm just freezing now too. So I'm laying there on the bed, like really, really just praying somebody to come help. And my sister finally come back. And I'm like, Hasana, can you please tell somebody, like, I need a hot pack. I'm really freezing. And she asked them, and they was like, yeah, okay, we'll get it. But they still took too long, right? So I'm waiting, and eventually at that point, I was kind of fed up with feeling like I was being ignored. I felt like they was exchanging really weird looks with me, as if like confused why I'm in pain. And I normally know how to contain myself. Like, yes, I'll be in pain, but I'm not sitting here bawling and screaming and shit. Like, I was just, you know, I was tearing up, but I wasn't bawling and screaming. Like, I've seen people act in the hospital, so I know I wasn't one of their harshest patients. Yeah, at that point, I'm fed up. I'm like, I knew this was gonna happen. I'm in excruciating pain, but here I am at the hospital ER, and they don't give a fuck. And they got these big ass needles in me, so it's really uncomfortable. And it's just like, I just was like, I remember getting up and being like, I don't want to be here no more. Like, I'm finna just leave. Like, fuck it, I can't do this no more. And that's what I was saying. And my sister was like, you know, no, don't do this or whatever. And then the lady who was telling me like, oh, somebody will come get you, but you gotta wait because they busy with other people. She come over there in my face talking about some, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. How old are you? You acting like this? Like, bitch, I'm in actual pain. You really sitting here trying to be petty with me right now? Because that's not reasoning skills. Like, if we really be real, sit here real quick and remember what we learned in nurse training. You don't check somebody while they sitting there in pain in the ER. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. Because it raised my anxiety. I really felt like I was about to cuss her out. And I was just like, you know what? Like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, just leave me alone. Give me some help. That's all I was really trying to get. So after that happened, guess what? They got me help faster than faster, basically. They started moving their fucking asses. And so at that point, they finally started to get me out of the hospital. Mind you, I'm really bad at telling stories, y'all. Mind you, the whole point of this story is about the IV that they left. So they rushed me out the hospital because I guess I was a difficult patient. And ever since then, I've been having this bruise. And that's because when I left the hospital, they rushed me out so fast. They left this bendable plastic IV thing in me. Like, it was pretty big looking. So I don't know. It didn't look like a normal IV thing that they usually stick in you, or when they draw your blood. It wasn't that one. It was an IV thing. So whatever it was called, they left it in me, and I was like, it is so uncomfortable. Like, I got a thing with textures, And so feeling that inside of my body was like really weird. I was still in so much pain I couldn't even think. So I wake up the next morning at home and I take it out that morning because I felt a little bit better. And I gotta get to this herb shop like real soon. But basically, it started to bleed and stuff like when I took it out of my arm. But it wasn't like that bad bleeding. It just started to bleed pretty quickly. It was like a dot of blood. And ever since then, it's been hard to like rest my arm in certain positions, and then it just aches from time to time. Like when I go like this, that kind of hurt. And it's been about a week now, and I feel like I'm still trying to go back to the emergency room because I just don't know what it is that's going on with my arm. I don't know how that happened. No, it aches. And since that day that I took it out, it's like, I don't know, it just kind of hurts a little bit more. Then this bruise appeared like a couple days ago. So the bruise wasn't even there at first. So it kind of scared me because the bruise look a little black right here from my angle. I know it looks like purple in the camera though, so okay. I've been trying to ask family members, like, do they think I'd be okay? Mind you, I got anxiety. I'm not even trying to be funny like those people, you know, be saying they got anxiety. It's just I'm having a mental battle in my head right now because I'm kind of scared. And I can't get myself to the hospital like 1, 2, and 3. I gotta set aside time, get a ride there, make sure I got a ride back, make sure I got money to get myself there, or I can't take the bus. I can, but it's like super far. So it's just like I have to figure out how to get there first, basically. On top of me just being genuinely scared, I have to also calm myself down and get myself there some way, somehow. But yeah, I called the emergency room too for advice. I told them exactly what happened. I tried to keep it like clear and concise. And she still told me I had to come in because they don't. How you can somebody just tell me what the fuck happens when you leave an IV in somebody's arm? Come on, I just want to know. Google won't even tell me. It just said consult a doctor. I had to go to urgent care, which was closer. That's something I can actually walk to. They said they don't take my insurance, so I'd have to pay out of pocket just for them to look at me. This is why I do what I do. I'm trying to make sure I can make products that'll help people, keep people healthy, because the only reason I even got the flu is because my immune system wasn't up to par. So, I mean, if I had been practicing better dietary issues, it wouldn't have hit me so hard, and like I would have been able to function a little bit better. I literally could not function. So I'm getting them as seedlings, right? But the thing is, I haven't like tilled out the land yet, basically. So I haven't made actual space for them outside. But I might end up taking a video of me just clearing out some things right now while I can, then trying to just go ahead and plant the seedlings. But yeah, I had to get them today because I got a busy week ahead of me next week. It's not even busy, it's conflicting time schedules. Like I gotta go to work, I got some midday shifts, but then I would also have to like catch the bus from in 2 places. So it would put a wrench in my plans. But by the end of next week, I shall. And the way I'm feeling right now, I think I am gonna stop at Simply Wholesome first. So yep, in a second I'm going to the bus stop. Don't be dissing my niggas like that, dog. Listen to the track beat. I gotta pick my head up. I ponder all the time. It's so hard. I think from time to time. Why'd you have to break my heart? And now I'm picking up my heart now. And I can't even find the pieces. Wonder why that's so hard. That crazy shit that left me speechless. Because I smoke the pain. I had just got out the shower, so this is why this is on my head. But I don't know. I'm digging it. Hold on. All right, fit check. Hold on. Okay. Do you see it though? Is you feeling it? You don't know what's going on. For real. Should I keep the scarf? I love it so much. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it. Who's gonna check me, boo? Exactly. Oh shit, the headphones might check me, boo. Hold on. I'm truly trying to decide right now. This bomb man, like, hold on. Like some fucking hell. I'm not gonna lie. Why it's so weak? Ooh. Ring light review. What if I just recorded this whole thing on cinematic? I don't know how that Dropbox shit worked in the files and the HEICs and whatnot. But it'll piss me off if it don't work out for me. I gotta pick my head up. Y'all, I just don't know if it's practical because I'm gonna be on the bus. I don't know, y'all. At some point, I also don't care. If I don't like it, I'll take it off when I get outside. Gotta pick my head up. And we out. We sitting out on a mission. Come back with the herbs. Peep the drip. Alright. I'm doing this without no hair tie. I can leave by myself. She's so cute. I had this for a long time. That's enough. And yeah, we're gonna simply hustle first. I said you can't take care of business on an empty stomach. Can you? I'm still thinking about how I'm gonna get back from the garden place. I don't know. Depends on how much it is to carry. Okay, I'm gonna check the bus schedules and make my way over to Simply Wholesome. Yep. Catch you there. I'm gonna take a video.